Don't try and win them over with that shit. I love stuff. What the fuck is that?
I'll start with the joke was a lie as well.
Right, next.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome to the stage, it's Mark Hudson, everybody. There he is from that side as well. Maverick. Start the clock.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you having a good night? Give us a cheer.
Ray.
Ladies and gentlemen, any of you circumcised, give us a cheer. Rounded. I am circumcised. I got circumcised on the NHS, which means I didn't have to pay. You just leave a tip. And the doctor says to me, he says, I can use a knife, or if you give me 500 quid, I'll take your foreskin off with me bare hands. I said, nah, it sounds like a rip-off. And, what? I know you think, you go, oh, he does puns, I love puns. No, this is a dark, true story, right? Because this is for real. I got circumcised, a couple of days later, my knob starts bleeding, right? And now, ladies, you're thinking, my genitals bleed once every 4 weeks. So I'm not making a song and dance it, telling every room full of people. Fellas, tell them, if your best mate here is in that bad a nick, looking like you fucking painted a picture of Rihanna's face on it and dangled it in front of Chris Brown, that is a fucking crisis situation.
Card, two
right?
cards,
I love Chris
3 cards. Wow, Mark Hudson, 1 minute. It's too much, just too much.
We're never gonna know. We're not gonna know. It was, all right, calm yourself. 3 women.
Kill the judges.
3 women judges, and went Rihanna and Chris Brown. No, fuck that. You're keeping hold of yours, you're good. You've just got yours, I want to take yours off you now. Yeah. Oh, you're a man, what's your name, fella? You want what? Dean. Okay, there you go, Dean. All right, lads, a fella's got one now.
Hey, sanity is restored.
And we're never going to know what happened to his, what do you call it? Your best mate. Bring it back.
Oh. I bet it's brilliant. I bet what he's got to say is fucking brilliant.
What's his name?
His name was Mark Hudson.
Mark Hudson. One more go. Fucking hell. I'm sorry, girls. You two are outvoted. Bring it back one more time, Mark Hudson.
Okay, to complete his final 4 minutes, please. Pray silence for the wonderful Mr. Mark Hudson.
I've never been in a room where 400 strangers have gone, let's hear more about his knob. Come on, get him back on. Right, anyway, right? I'll try and keep it a little, I'll call it a todger if that makes you happy, right? Anyway, he's bleeding, right? What do you want me to do? This happened. And so I fucking... Anyway, I run upstairs, right, and I pull out my sad little todger and I'm looking at it and I do something, I'm 18 years old, I'm not proud of this. I'll go, Mummy! Mum! Right, and my mum runs upstairs and she sees her only son, her flesh and blood, holding his bloody flesh in his hand, right? And she does that, she's good, mums are good in crisis situations. She thinks, right, it's bleeding. What do you do when something's bleeding? You put pressure on it. She grabs some tissue, right? This happened. My mum grabbed my knob, right? This is fucking true, and all I'm thinking is, do not get a boner. Do not get a boner, because there is no going back from this. So I nip it in the bud, and I'm like, maybe I better take that off. I don't know why I'm doing it like that. Maybe I better take that off you, right? And we fucking dash up the hospital, right? And I'm holding my little todger in my hand. I'm going, Mum, I'm going to die. Mum, my dick's going to explode and I'm going to die. And she says, your dick's going to... You imagine, spoiler alert, I didn't die, right? But imagine if I did die, what would you put on a fucking gravestone? Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Tragically died when his dick combust. I'm not fucking leaving the earth with my dick exploding. So we walk into A&E, right? And it's Saturday night and it's full of your usual fucking twats in there. It's got a kid who's got an allergic reaction to Play-Doh or peanuts, and the geezer who's had a punch up in a pub, he's got a snooker cue out of his eye, and then there's the geezer who, on the outside of it, you know, like he looks alright, so you know he's got something stuck up his bum, right? And I'm putting it at you, sorry. It weren't him. He's going, oh, I'm on a date here, mate, fucking leave it out. It weren't him, right? Anyway, so we walk in, I mean, this first and only time I heard my mum swear, right? We go up to reception. What seems to be the problem? It's one of them Mardy A&E receptionists that like make you sit there in agony for 4 hours. Yeah, my son had a circumcision a couple of days ago, and now he's bleeding out of his cock. Go straight through, madam, go straight through. This is a VIP, a very important penis. Going straight through, right? Anyway, the fucking nurse they send in, fit as anything, right? The fittest nurse. I'm sitting there, and by now, my knob has swelled up to this big, right? My wife's in the audience, right? And she will tell you if approaching people and asking them about their spouse's genitalia is something you do. This ain't normal for me. This is not normal, right? To put it in perspective, the head was still normal, right? So to put it in perspective, it looked like fucking E.T.'s head on Rick Waller's body, right? I'm not saying the end of my knob looks like E.T.'s head. I'm just giving you a size perspective, right? Anyway, so the nurse must have told someone about me knob, because the next minute another nurse comes in, has a look at me gigantic knob, walks back out, then another nurse, then another nurse. And what they're doing is they're putting a stethoscope down every time, then they're coming in and, oh, I just need this stethoscope. By the end of it, nurse, doctor. I see fucking everyone in this hospital. By the end of it, the caretaker's coming in. What the fuck do you need a stethoscope for, mate? He's like, oh, fucking maintenance. Anyway, I've gone over 4 minutes, which is normally longer than my knob normally lasts, right?
You're on there 3.5.
Yeah. 3.5.
Go on, Mark. Is
that me missus in the sound box there? No, it's only been 3.5. Keep going.
15 seconds to go.
She's got a deeper voice than you, mate.
10 seconds to go.
Anyway, my knob is it got patched up. It's in a much happier place now, namely my wife's vagina.
Mark Hudson, by the will of the people.
Don't you love this gig? Don't you just love it?
This one? No.
They just don't want to listen to all sorts of shit, but no, the story about his knob, I want to fucking know what happened. We can't not hear the rest of that. Well done, Mark. We'll see you in a short while when you'll tell us about other knob-related experiences. Who the fuck gets a boner with their mum in the room? Just out of interest. While she's holding it, yeah. Next up.
Please on to the stage, it's Frankie Williams. Come on, Frankie. Oh. Start the clock.
Hiya.
Hello.
Hello. Don't worry, I'm not a typical female comedian. I'm not going to go on and on and on about women's problems. Period. Hi. So I'm originally from Swansea, which is lovely. I'd recommend it to anyone who wants to go for a nice walk along the beach and then jack up, which is nice. I haven't actually always been a struggling comedian. I know, it's shocking to believe it, I know. I'm actually a trained bank clerk / lifeguard. So, saving lives and life savings. Which,
one card.
it's funny, when I've been listening to this all night, and when someone holds up the card, it just sounds like wanker. Thanks.
2 cards. 3 cards. There's Frankie Williams, 1 minute. Woo.
Wanker, yeah. I'm not doing that. It was sweet. It just wasn't that funny. Next.
See, I said nothing that time.
Next.
Please run to the stage, it's Philip Simon. Come on, Philip. Simon. Start the clock.
Thank you very much. You all right?
Yes, thanks.
Good. Thanks for the support. I'm all right as well. I've got a new girlfriend. Thank you. It's going well. We're at that early stage where we're learning about each other. She's got one of those memory foam mattresses. I don't know if you've seen those. They're not that comfortable, though. I remember the first night we had sex, we were lying next to each other, and it just said, "Ha, you're not Chris." So that was uncomfortable for everyone by the end of the night. I was single for a really long time before we got together. Got to the stage I was meeting girls. I thought I'd better get out of there, start trying to meet a girl. I was chatting to one girl. It was going quite well. We were chatting for ages. So I asked her out. She said, "I think you're really lovely. I'm just not looking for anything right now." which was odd because we were chatting on a dating website, which basically means that she was so desperately looking for something right now, she'd resorted to using the internet. But one conversation with me, she'd given up all hope of ever finding love. She was buying a cat.
One card.
I'm a cat lover, thank you. If only she'd waved with the other hand. I don't have much luck with women. The problem is I live in North London and I'm Jewish, which basically means all the girls that I'm allowed to date, I already know. It's true, I went Jewish speed dating once. I mean, speed dating's bad enough because basically you're paying £25 to be dumped by 30 girls in one night. But it's even worse when you're trying to get to know the girls and they're only interested in finding out how your grandma is because they've not seen her in synagogue for the past 3 weeks. Which my gran did pass away not so long ago. Come on.
Oh, 3 cards, what a moment. Philip Simon, 1 minute 47 seconds.
What the fuck? My gran passed away a few years ago. Oh, there you go, mate. Fuck that, mate. Off you go. Go and grieve, you fucker. Jesus Christ. What is wrong with you? That was timing. Even the Essex girls going, that's too far. Oh, how many we got left?
We've got 3 more. Do you want to throw it out again? Or
3 more? Anybody else in the audience? Anybody else? Oh, we got a few over there. Hang on, we got one there. You mate, down there. Is it you? Yeah, what's your name? What's your name? I can't hear. Shh. All right, fuck it, Matt or Pat, whatever. Fuck it, welcome him. Come on.
Hey, there he is. Start the clock.
You're all right. I know what you're all thinking. I know I'm in fact legal. I know what else you're thinking, and I'm not. Mum thinks I am, but I'm not. But I'm from Essex, and
shit.
as you can tell, culturally knackered. So I got a job in a call centre. And there was this mixed race girl there, and I know she was explaining that she had a ginger mum and a black dad. So I thought the best thing to say was, surely that's a Jaffa cake. I know.
2 cards.
But yeah, I know. So
2 cards. Yeah.
That went well, and I've just.
Don't talk about any relatives dying. That cunt will get you off.
Basically, I've recently lost my virginity, and I say that, I ejaculated in my trousers twice and was left thinking, what am I in this for now? So that's a bit of truth for you.
3 cards. 1 minute 11 seconds. Matt. There we go. Glad we did that.
Change him. Fucking hell, Josh, you know what's up. Give us it here. We go. You want one, do you, madam? Okay, what's your name? Alana, okay. I'm going to have to take one off you now. Take one off you. Okay, no, yes, I know.
You can go second row if you want to.
Don't have any more. You want what?
You can go second row if you want.
Second row? Who's in the second row wants one now? Okay, you, sir. What's your name? Daryl, you can have a fucking card for a bit. There you go, mate. Beautiful. We got 3 left. Let's get the next one on. Quieten down, ladies and gentlemen.
3 to go, ladies and gents.
Of order. Next one on this stage now is the darts, isn't it?
Please welcome to the stage. It's Jake Prentice, ladies and gents. Give it up. Come on. Here he is. Jake Prentice. Start the clock.
Hello, everyone. Are you well?
Yes, thank you.
Yes, good. I was talking to you. Anyway, has everyone noticed, right, that Wimbledon happened this year? I don't know. Some people say it happens every year. I don't know about that, but... Right,
1 card. I like this new guy.
Yep,
he doesn't fucking.
Yeah, I was watching it, and there was this lovely Asian chap there, obviously confused about a huge table tennis table.
2 cards.
And he played quite a good shot, right? And the commentator was like, "Oh, he must have had his fortune cookie this morning." It's like,
this is like racist 5 minutes. Second card again.
I don't even know if that's racist, because it doesn't really make sense. It's like my grandma blaming the cold weather on immigrants. Guy with moustache.
Oh, fuck this. Yeah.
Executive decision, ladies and gents. He's gone on 1 minute 1 seconds. Jake Prentice. A series
I
of
can't
stereotypes.
have someone in red trousers talking shit up here. That's just too annoying in all sorts of ways. What the fuck were you waiting for? Just for his trust fund to mature. Fuck that. 2 left in this first half, this cavalcade of cack. Next up, who we got next?
Please run to the stage, it's Alexander Farrow.
Come on, Alexander.
Come on, Alexander, put a bit of effort in. Here he is. He's arrived.
He's got a
Start the
newspaper.
clock.
Thank you. I got a newspaper. Fuck you. Your mum gave it to me. Right, jokes. I know what you're thinking.
It's gone in hard, folks. It's gone in
I'm
hard.
very sorry. I'm very sorry. It's a gentleman with glasses and a beard. I'm going to tell some internet jokes later. Give me the thumbs up, right? It's all about you, yeah? What about you? I know what you're thinking. That's the introduction to every comedy gig. I know what you're thinking. Doctor Who's lost his job, gone to comedy. Oh shit, that died!
card.
Fucking hard. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, better kill the Doctor Who material. Hello, I talked to you earlier. Hello. What's your name again? It's Andrew, isn't it?
Oh, I see. He looks a bit like the bloke from Doctor
You're
Who.
lovely.
Yeah, that's what it was. I'll tell you what, I know what I'm thinking.
What are you thinking, Ian Stone?
I'm thinking you've got some great jokes coming up.
I've got some Ian
2
Stone.
cards.
Oh no! Jeez, just because he's got glasses like Woody Allen and a big nose doesn't mean you can't.
3 cards. Wow. Alexander Farrow. 1 minute. Start with the funny ones, for fuck's sake. Jeez, is it that complicated?
Interaction in the wrong hands, ladies and gentlemen.
He was at the end.
One more in this. One more, innit?
One more, yes.
One more in the first half. Who's last? Who's going to close the first half, Simon?
Ladies and gents, please welcome your closing act to this first half. It's Enrico Sambianchi. It's one hell of a fucking name. Right. Start the clock.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm Italian actually, and there's a reason for that. Because I'm born there actually, and well. No, listen.
You don't have to say anything, mate.
The
Just
metal
say it.
detector in the airport are too sensitive actually. Yeah. She's alright. Too sensitive. They don't want to make me pass with an Iron Maiden t-shirt. Too sensitive metal detector.
Do you see what he's saying? Too sensitive.
No, you know,
I understand what
the
he's saying.
sound of the metal detector does normally with an Iron Maiden t-shirt it does yeah.
Shut up. It's funny in Italy.
This is quality comedy. You people are idiots.
In Italy, this fucking storm.
Yes, the old lady in line before me to the metal detector. She has to move her air-heading appliance. How do
Here we
you
go.
call it?
Yeah, here we go. Yeah.
Too sensitive metal detector.
Too sensitive. We get the point.
Then the officer said to her, "Come on over, lady, come over."
No cards. No
fuck
cards.
that, no.
No, come.
He's
Hey,
a
don't cut me, hey.
Yeah. He's a funny foreigner. Give him the full 5.
No, technically that is 1
Yeah.
card. That's 1 card.
Go on.
I said, the old lady, she has to move her hair-heading appliance. And then the officer said, "Come over, old lady, come over." I said, "She can't hear you now." I had to push her, you know.
Yeah. Brilliant. She turned the hearing
Just
aid
another
off, yeah?
I had to put on the belt under the X-ray my Mintz metal teeny box. You know what I'm talking about? You know
No,
what I'm talking about.
no.
You know.
What?
And then after the metal detector, I tried one, and I get the hair-heading appliance. Now my stomach is amplified. I can hear it talking to me. He said, "Stop with the beer, please. Stop with the beer."
It's getting pretty abstract.
Yeah. My computer asked me, "Did you set the secret question if you forget your password?" I said, "Yes." What's my password?
2 cards.
2 cards. 3.
3 cards. Look at that. Enrico Sambianchi's 3 minutes of pure joy. You people don't know good comedy when you see it.
You know what we need? Better hearing appliances.
So, I couldn't agree more. Less sensitive metal detector.
Did you understand any of that?
Not a fucking word, mate.
No. Who knows what that was about? But anyway, it's funny just to hear foreigners try and do English. Bless them.
They're trying really hard.
They'll try really hard. The harder they try, the funnier it gets. That's the first half, ladies and gentlemen.
Wasn't it good?
Put your hands together for all the acts you've seen. We'll see you in 15 minutes. Can I have my cards back? Give
Cards
us
to
my
the
cards.
compere, please. There we go.
One, two, three, four.
Well, ladies and gents, do please take your empty plates and glasses back up to the bar with you. Don't forget, join us into all the box offices still open, selling tickets to all our future shows and all the